from getting older and slowing down to the NBA just getting tougher all around. Here are some reasons why nobody fears LeBron James anymore. The NBA's getting tougher, and James is feeling the heat. It's no secret that the league has seen a surge in talent over the past few years, with young stars like Zion Williamson and Luka Doncic taking the league by storm. And with more talented players joining the league every year, the competition's only getting stronger. Players know that he's a great player, but they also know he's not invincible. In fact, former NBA guard Mario Chalmers went off during an interview with Playmaker. He said you don't hear players saying, "Damn, I gotta go against Bron tonight." He also mentioned that back in the day, people used to be scared when they had to face him, but now nobody's shook before the matchup. Though it wasn't like that with Jordan, because everyone was scared to play against him. Mario said that you can just tell when people fear a player, and Jordan was just that guy, unlike LeBron.
Nobody fears Bron. Nobody's like, damn, I gotta go play this Bron tonight. Nobody said that.
Maybe it's just time to face the cold, hard truth. King James isn't the invincible basketball god he used to be, and it's partially because of all the injuries he's suffered. Look, injuries happen to everyone, but when they start to pile up, it can really take a toll on a player's performance. LeBron had his fair share of injuries over the years, and it's starting to show. He's missed significant chunks of playing time in recent seasons due to various issues, including a groin strain and ankle sprains. These injuries have not only affected LeBron's ability to perform at his best on the court, but they've also taken away some of the fear factors that used to surround him. Teams used to quake in their sneakers at the mere mention of King James, but now they're not quite as intimidated. Sure, LeBron's still a great player, but there's no denying that injuries have taken some of the shine off his crown. It's not just about missing games either. When LeBron's on the court, he doesn't always look like his usual dominant self. He's not as explosive, not as aggressive. James is still a force to be reckoned with, but he's not the unstoppable juggernaut he once was. And let's be real here. Injuries are only going to become more of a concern, because LeBron's not getting any younger. That's right, the man who used to strike fear into the hearts of opponents on the court's starting to show his age. He's been in the NBA for over 18 years now, so he's just not the same physical force he used to be. His body's starting to break down. In the 2022-23 season, LeBron's field goal percentage is 50.2%, which is certainly not bad, but it's actually the lowest it's been since the 2020-2021 season. And then there's his defense. As he's gotten older, he's had to be more selective about when he goes all out on defense. The fact is, he's not as consistent as he used to be, and he's not able to carry a team on his back like he once could. The NBA's a young man's game, and as LeBron gets older, he's gonna have to work even harder to stay on top. It's not all him though. Nowadays, NBA opponents just don't back down. They're not intimidated by his stature or reputation, and they're not afraid to take him on. Take, for example, Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. He said in an interview that LeBron's a great player, but he's not afraid of him. And he's not the only one. Even Shaq joined in on the debate, saying the other players in the league respect him, but they're not afraid of him. Ouch, it must have hurt that Shaq's saying this because he had an iconic partnership with LeBron. Players are ready to take him on and give him a run for his throne. I mean, think about it. When LeBron goes up against some of the best players in the league, they don't back down. Guys like Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and James Harden don't cower in fear at the mere mention of LeBron's name. They bring their A game, and they're no longer intimidated by him. And here's the thing, LeBron's feeling the pressure and everyone knows it. See, LeBron's been in the league for a long time now. He's won championships, he's broken records, and he's been the face of the NBA for years. But that also means that he's got a lot to lose. That pressure's starting to get to the four-time champ, and it's showing in his game. He's making more mistakes, he's missing more shots, and he's not dominating the court like he used to. And you know what? Other players are starting to notice. They see that James is vulnerable, and they're taking advantage of it. He's just like everyone else now. He's got to work hard and fight for his wins. And it shows. Like that time LeBron and the Lakers got bounced out of the playoffs in the first round by the Phoenix Suns. And then there was the year after that when the Lakers didn't even make the playoffs. And it's not just in the playoffs where King James is losing his fear factor. During the regular season, you've all seen him struggle and make some pretty embarrassing plays, which included missed layups and air balls. So let's face it, talent can only take you so far. And there are plenty of other NBA players out there who have just as much talent as LeBron, if not more. Take Kevin Durant, for example. The guy's a scoring machine, and he can go toe-to-toe with LeBron any day of the week. And yet, when it comes to the fear factor, Durant's the one who strikes fear into the hearts of his opponents, not LeBron.
Skip pass, quick release three coming from Durant, splash down, his first three-point attempt.
Or what about Stephen Curry? He might not have LeBron's size or strength, but the guy can shoot the lights out from anywhere on the court. And when he gets hot, he's nearly impossible to beat. That's why a lot of people are scared to face him. Even within LeBron's own team, there are players who command more respect from their opponents. Anthony Davis, for example, is a force to be reckoned with on both ends of the court. And when he's healthy and firing on all cylinders, he's arguably more intimidating than LeBron. When these two come together, they're unstoppable. And that's why fans just really feel like reminding King James that basketball is a team sport. Basketball isn't a one-man show. And while LeBron may be the star player, he can't do it all on his own. Take the 2018 NBA Finals, for instance. LeBron was playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they were up against the Golden State Warriors. LeBron was playing out of his mind, averaging 34 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 10 assists per game. But despite his amazing performance, the Cavs lost the series 4-0. Why? Because the Warriors were the better team overall. Or how about the 2020 NBA Finals? The Lakers were up against the Miami Heat. Once again, LeBron was playing great, but he had help from his teammates too. Anthony Davis was a dominant force on both ends of the court, and players like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Danny Green, and Rajon Rondo stepped up and made big plays when needed. As a result, the Lakers won the series 4-2 and took home the championship. So yeah, LeBron can perform well, but nobody fears him on the court because they know that basketball's a team sport. It takes a whole squad to win games and championships. And until LeBron gets the right team around him, he's not going to be able to dominate like he used to. And that's all for reasons why nobody fears LeBron James.